I've noticed that um, nowadays it's like it's frowned upon to like talk to another male about just emotional issues. Um, I feel like it's been that way for a very long time. I'm not saying everybody, um, every man is like this, but I'm saying there's a lot of men out here um, that just either a don't feel like they can go talk to another male, like whether it be their best friend, maybe might be their dad, might be just another male figure that you might know, to just talk to them about like something you might be going through. Like it could be traumatic, it could be something that it could be financial, it could be something with your kids, it can be relationship. It's just I feel like it's rare, man. It's like there's an image to uphold now. Or not even now, it's always been an image to uphold when you're a male. Like you just have to have this force field around you where you gotta always be tough, the tough guy. Like who said you can't be tough but be going through something? I know for a fact every man out here in this world, and then I don't give a care. You've been to the bottom of the bottom of the bottom. You could be like you can be, you know, gang in the gang. You could be, you know, in the hood all day, every day. It don't matter. Whatever you want to, whatever it is that you claim that it is. I guarantee you that there's been some moments where you feel like you had to like get off some emotion, and it would have been therapeutic. You might not even know it, but it would have been therapeutic for you to be able to express those emotions to somebody. Just to have somebody to be there to talk to them, but you just have this force filled up because you got to be the tough guy. There's always been a label to where we got to always be the tough guy. Like, no matter what the situation is, no matter how traumatic a situation is, we got to always be able to just look at the situation like, hey, man, walk it off, brush it off. Don't speak about it, don't talk about it. And then we just keep it moving. But it's just, I don't, it's just unfortunate that we can't talk to another male figure without feeling like, you know, we gonna get frowned upon. Like the other spectrum of that is the person you're talking to, the other male you're talking to might look at you like, bro, why you telling me this for? What's wrong with you? You know, stick your chest out, bro. Like what you whining for? What you crying for? You know, and it ain't even gotta be about that. It's really more like just need you to listen, bro. We just want to be able to talk. I just need to be able to talk to you about some real stuff. I mean, might be going through it with your wife, might be going through with your like any doesn't matter. It's just any situation. You just need somebody to be there for that situation right then and there. It ain't got to be every day, but it's just a particular situation. I need somebody to talk to about this. You know what I mean? I need you to be my therapist just for this moment. You know what I mean? So, it's just it's still a situation where it's still an issue. Men don't see like they don't see the value in talking to another man about their situation. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just that's the thing. That's just what it is. That's just how that's how they look at it. That's the perspective people got. You know, I don't. I was guilty of that. Like when a long, long time ago, like just feeling like I couldn't talk to nobody about my situation, about you know, a thing here or two. And I'm not saying every time you have a situation, you got to be able to talk to another male about a situation. Like some things you just like, hey man, I gotta take this across the chin. But sometimes, man, there's certain things that you be like, yo, like, man, like I gotta hit my homeboy up. You know what I'm saying? Or I need to talk to my dad. Or you might know a buddy that you used to work with that just was a cool person to talk to, and you want to talk to him. But you know, it's just the label of like people are still in that mindset of thinking like, bro, like what you crying for? Or like really, bro, why you being a sissy? You know what I'm saying? Why you being a punk? You know what I mean? It's still that's still how it goes, man. That's just still how it goes. It's unfortunate, you know. That's why people, go through what they go through. And people don't, a lot of men don't cry. A lot of men don't, or as much. I'm not saying not at all, but I'm just saying as much. Um, you know, if you cry, you cry. It is what it is. Like I said, that's another situation where people look at like you cry, like what you crying for? You know what I mean? So, but it's just, I just don't understand why we can't be more communicators as men with each other. Like, what's the problem in that? I don't see nothing wrong with that. If anything, it should benefit both parties, as in like, you know, it gets me to understand you a little more. It gets me to understand what world you're in. Like, you might not understand why a man is the reason why he is. But when you get to talking to him and you get the understanding, and he's breaking down and telling you the issues or situation that he's going through, and you're like, oh man, like I never would have imagined, or I never knew, or I never would have assumed, or whatever it may be. And that person that's talking to you is feeling like, man, like I appreciate you, man. Like I appreciate you being there, listening, like hearing me and just giving me your perspective. It just is for both parties. It's beneficial. So I feel like we need to get back to those roots of like being able to like confide in another male. It's okay. Like it doesn't always have to be a female, or it doesn't have to be you being alone and just dealing with your own situations and traumas and things of that nature. Like, or you ain't got to go pay for a therapist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that it don't. I'm not saying don't do that, but I mean, you can got a phone, you can pick up your phone, call one of your best friends, or call this person, this, that, and the third, but you can't because you feel like you're gonna get clowned, or they're gonna look at you a certain way, they're gonna look down at you, or think you, a punk and stuff like that. So it's just, man, we got to be more mindful of, checking on our brothers, man, checking on each other, making sure everybody's good. Yo, you good? Like, what's up, man? Just checking on you, just seeing how everything, seeing what's good. It ain't gotta be an everyday thing. It just could be a situation where I'm just, out the blue. Hey man, listen, just seeing what's good. I got some buddies that I talk to all the time like that. So I just think we need to get back to the roots of just making sure that we are more mindful of knowing what's going on to the people who we talk to, especially our men, like a grown man to another man. Like, man, ain't nothing wrong with telling your brother you love you. Like, hey man, I love you, bro. Like, appreciate you, man. I love you just for being who you are, man. I can depend on you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You be looking out for my kids, or you came through when I had nobody else to turn to. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's different situations. So ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You can still be a man and still tell your brother you love him, man. You can still be a man. Can't nobody take that from you. So I don't know, the mindset that people's giving and putting out that energy. Yeah, I don't. If you ain't comfortable and securing within yourself, then I don't know what to tell you. So if you know who you are, securing who you are, that's it. That's all you need. So, but yeah, man, let's just get back to being able to tell another grown man you love him, man. You want to reach out to him, check on him, let him know, hey man, just checking in, everything good with the fam, da da da, boom boom. That's it. But we gotta stop looking down at thinking another man trying to express his feelings to somebody else. And that's weak, because it's not weak at all. You know what I'm saying? If anybody, you weak for labeling somebody that's trying to be open and giving it his heart, and letting you know what's going on with him. You don't know what that man going through. So you just you weaker in my opinion than him coming to you and trying to talk to you about the situation. You know what I'm saying? That's a grown man trying to talk to you. So it just happens, man. I've seen it. I've experienced it. So I'm just saying, like, we just got to get back to just showing each other some love, man. That's it. So y'all let me know what y'all think about it, man. I don't think I'm the only one that's has experience about this, but let me know what y'all think. Which I know it is over here, man. Nothing but peace and love. So till the next time, I love y'all. Salute.